Hi everyone, it's Mel from Sparkly Belly. Do you get butterflies in your stomach before performance? I think most people do, even experienced people do. Some people might get a little nervous, other people might get sweaty hands, shaky legs, or you might even start to panic before getting on stage. So today's video is a little different than my usual costume making videos, but the other day I just learned this interesting approach to building self-confidence, and I thought this would help performing dancers overcome stage fright, build more confidence, and shine on stage. So let's get started. So I was watching a talk by this Japanese author named Daigo, and I'll have a link to his video in the description, but it's in Japanese. So here's a point he made. So basically he said that if your situation is not great, like it's not what you hope for, it's easy to think that your current situation was caused by your environment or other people. So if, for example, I used to think I wasn't good at sports or dance because my mother was never good at physical activities, and so I, her daughter, shouldn't be good at sports. Sounds silly, but I used to believe this, and even though I wanted to learn how to dance, I was not confident enough to even take dance lessons until later in my life. But he says people who are confident in themselves have this feeling that they can control their future, like they have power to influence what's going to happen. So according to this author, to train yourself to feel this way more, you need to create an experience where you can easily see that you can change your future. So the example he used was bodybuilding. He was never good at sports, he wasn't fit, but he wanted to work on his self-confidence by working out and actually seeing that he can change his future. So he successfully built muscles and he became fit, and he saw that his action actually changed his appearance. And because he saw that he was able to change his future with his action, he felt more confident, and his self-confidence helped him accomplish more things in his life. So how does this apply to dancers? For dancers, people often say you have to gain experience on stage in order to overcome stage fright or to feel less nervous before performance. But I've always wondered how true or how effective this is, because I still keep on hearing from experienced dancers that they have stage fright. And I've been thinking about that, and one of the reasons for this, I think, is because every stage is different. Different choreography, different audience, different stage, different music. So there are always different risks. And if there's a risk, there's a chance of making mistakes or messing up a whole performance. And this can cause a dancer to worry and get nervous. And another reason why I think gaining experience on stage doesn't work effectively is because the effect of each performance on your self-confidence is very vague and hard to see. You may feel good after a performance, but it could be because of an adrenaline rush. And that good feeling and that sense of accomplishment eventually fades away. And by next performance, you may feel just as scared. So unless you perform on a daily basis, it's unlikely that the act of performing becomes easy very quickly. That's why I think building confidence by simply gaining experience takes a long time. And this is especially true for beginners and amateur dancers who have limited access to performance opportunities. It can take way longer and it can be way harder. So you need a method that gives you a clear result that you can see and visually reminds you of that sense of accomplishment in the future. For this, I think costume making is perfect for dancers. You don't even have to make a whole costume. You can start with an accessory that you can wear with what you have already, or a simple bra top. What this does is, though, you can visually see the starting point, which is fabric, and you can see the end result, which is a costume. You can visually see your power, which is that you turned a piece of fabric into a wearable costume. You can see that you changed your future with your own hands. Of course, course, you may make mistakes along the way, or your project may not turn out the way you envisioned at first. But you learn what to do and what not to do from the experience, and you'll see that the project evolves as you work on it. Key is to just do it and keep doing it. Even if your first project is a huge success or a complete failure, it doesn't matter. Just do another one, and with each project, you'll clearly see your progress. Start from something easy, and in no time, you'll start to feel you're gaining experience and confidence in costume making, and it'll have a ripple effect on your dancing, your career, and all other areas of your life. How do I know this? Because I went through it myself. When I started making costumes, I had about 5 to 6 years of dance experience, but I never felt confident enough to create my own choreography or let alone perform it in front of people. All I did was just follow my teacher's directions. But after completing my first costume, which was a bra top and a belt, I felt something different. It took months and a few revisions and lots of help from other people, but when I completed it and actually put it on and received lots of compliments and performed in my own creation, I felt so good. I felt more confident, more empowered. I felt like, oh, it's okay to express my creativity and personality through different outlets. I felt so free. And of course, I could see the result. This is what I created. I know I turned some fabrics into these beautiful things. And soon after that, I started creating my own choreography, performed it. I initiated projects with other dancers, and other dancers saw that and they started to treat me as another dancer, not somebody's student. That felt amazing. That gave me even more confidence. You see the ripple effect? One of my favorite comments I hear from Sparkly Belly audience is, I never thought I could make something like this myself. I think this comment shows that the person's self-confidence is growing because they can see the result. So if you've struggled with self-confidence as a dancer, I highly recommend you give costume making a try. And see how you feel. You've got nothing to lose. At the very least, you'll gain new skills, maybe new costumes, and even more exciting performances. I really hope your future performances will be less stressful and more fun. But some of you might be feeling, but Mel, I'm completely new to costume making. I don't know where to start. I've got good news for you. In the next couple weeks, I'm going to do Back to Basics series. How do I start making dance costumes? What tools do I need? What fabric should I get? I'm going to answer all these questions in the next couple videos. So if you're curious, make sure to subscribe to my channel and to my newsletter from sparklybelly.com. And if you know a dancer who could benefit from this video, let's share love and share this video with them. They'll appreciate your care. Thanks for watching and keep sparkling.